Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dewan Moore Show. How is everybody doing? Hopefully everyone is okay. This is going to be a little bit different of a format than I usually do. I usually try and upload these videos separately, but I'm kind of not feeling it today. I'm just going to talk about a little bit of everything and just go from there. So, first off, I am vaping on some banana nut pancake vape juice in my Soren. So, I'm going to be touching. So, if you guys didn't know, and I'll leave a link in the description, that I did an unboxing for the Soren Shine a few days ago, and I've actually had plenty of time to work with it, and now I feel comfortable telling you what I think of it. And if I was going to give it a rating of 5 stars, five being the best, one being the worst, I would definitely give the Soren Shine a 4 out of 5 easily. It hits great normally. That was a really strong hit. Sorry. That was a strong hit. But it also has a turbo button, which I think actually makes it hit a lot smoother. Here we go. The turbo button. You can get a lot bigger cloud. And like I said, so it has disposables, so you're not stuck with like the same flavor forever. I have another one ready to go that is clean. It says you can fill this about 5 times before you need to change it, but I'm gonna let you know how long it is before you actually really need to change it, because that with other expiration dates is just to get you to buy more of the product faster. Um, the only thing that I would say why I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 is because the turbo button is also the on and off switch. So you're gonna have to 5 time click it on and off. And I absolutely recommend that you turn it off if you throw this in your pocket. Yeah, you're gonna fuck this shit up. So don't have it in your pocket unless you turn it off, because that turbo button is easily depressed. So remember to keep that in mind, and it was the reason why I didn't give it 5 stars out of 5 stars on the DM scale. Speaking of DM, I'm thinking about shortening the name of my show to the DM show, because it seems like that would be far easier for people to remember and to look up after they're done looking me in the face saying that they're going to sign up for my show. Not that all you people who have done so are freaking amazing, but just going on in the future, I just think it would make it a lot easier on new viewers and people interested in checking out the show when I speak with them, and when people are speaking about it word of mouth and etc. and etc. So I've been thinking about that for a few days. So if you see a name change, it's me. I'm still me, but I'm just gonna condense it down a little bit. uh, I did start a new cart. I'm pretty sure I did a review on this one. I can't remember if there's cherry pie and then cherry cream pie, and I can't remember if I did one on either one, so that's why I wasn't really too concerned about it. But it does smack, just so that you know. Um. Also, let's talk about Instacart. If you came here to want to know about the Instacart, this is what happened to conclude what happened with Instacart. So there was some emails back and forth. Their side is just almost all automated, pre-rendered crap. And I pleaded my case, and they long story short is I got one final email from them that said that I had 3 different incidences where people said I stole their groceries, which I didn't steal anybody's groceries, because why would I steal your mediocre order of groceries when I have a far more lucrative, profitable career with Instacart? Why would I want to risk that by taking your groceries? I can buy all the groceries I want. Plus, I know where to go because I go grocery shopping every day, so I know who has the sales, who has the best. You like. where you could go. I know you can go to this place and pay $1.69 for a gallon of milk, or you can go to this place and you can pay $5.79 for a gallon of milk. And it just depends. Do you want to pay how much you want to pay for the same? I mean, they're the same cows. Anywho, so I am no. My account remains and forevermore will remain deactivated with Instacart, and that brings me to part two of Instacart, because this happened to my girl yesterday, because I got her signed on with Instacart because she has a real job, but she also does like to make some money on the side. So as just learning from the experience, I wasn't prompted to take a picture of the goods, because or even some of them, they didn't want you to knock, they didn't want you to call, and I say poo to that, because you want groceries and I don't want to get scammed. So I'm definitely knock on their doors, ring their bells, try and see if you can just get someone to you can visually see someone, and then make sure you take a picture of the goods after you have delivered them. And if Instacart doesn't prompt you to take one, and I would do so, even so, just because you always want to be on the safe side, just take one with your own phone. Create a special file called Instacart Groceries, so that you can have your own digital file and references of you completing all your deliveries. Because just yesterday, Instacart hit my girl with an email saying and that someone had reported their groceries stolen that she had delivered. My girl is not a thief. She enjoys doing the job and it's very lucrative to her. So there's no reason for her to want to steal anyone's groceries. We can purchase our own. Anywho's. But, so that brings me to another point. Don't deliver to poor people. And if you live in a poor area and work in a poor area, get out of there. If you need to get your car insurance together or do whatever you need to do, but take your expertise to more affluent neighborhoods, because the likelihood of someone saying that you stole their groceries is zero, next to none. I literally never got I'm sorry, I apologize. I never had one of my deliveries reported as stolen or not being delivered until I delivered to lower middle class, low income housing areas. And I remember the exact oof. And it was like, and it's so funny because you deliver, like, with Instacart, I've delivered many things beyond Instacart, as well as DoorDash, as well as Pizza Hut. And Pizza Hut's from back in the day. I worked at Pizza Hut way, way, way back in the day. I worked at Pizza Hut. And if you've ever delivered pizzas, and you can attest to this, you know where the good areas are and you know where the bad areas are. And it's not anyone's fault. That's just the way it is. So if you don't want to go to the bad areas, I am not going to fault you, because I didn't want to go either, because I'm not in this for shits and giggles. Neither am I trying to get robbed or jumped, or just all the wild things that can happen when you're making deliveries like this. Because I definitely worked at a Pizza Hut where I know for a fact at least one person was robbed at gunpoint. And nope, two different people. And it's not funny. It's just like funny that I'm like, because I don't think about these things all the time, and I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to bust this content out for you guys, because you guys are the shizzle. Um, so just make sure you're taking pictures of everything. Make sure. Oh, another thing to make sure you're doing: take message with the customer back and forth. Let them know you're ready to start shop. You're great. I'm start shopping for you. I'm on my way. I'm dropping it off, and take screenshots of all of those so that you can add those to the pictures, because between the pictures of the screenshots of you delivering it and them acknowledging that they're conversing with you, acknowledging that you're on your way, and that in the final picture of it being delivered, it's going to be very hard to contest that you stole the groceries, because, like, look, here it is. Here's the pictures of me talking with her. Because after you're done with the delivery, any messages that you were doing with a customer, go away. Then you have no access to that anymore. So before you're done completing that order and you hit order done complete, make sure you go to your messages and pull up a good portion of it, especially where if it's at the point where you're saying, all right, I'm about to make delivery, I'm dropping it off right now. Make sure you screenshot that. Screenshot the delivery on your phone, regardless if Instacart asks you to or not. And especially if it's like alcohol, just be like, this is like, just, I don't even know if you're gonna tell just tell them you need pictures. You need to cover your own butt. And if they can't handle that, then they shouldn't have been ordering with Instacart anyways. Don't so make sure you screenshot everything. Make sure you take a picture of everything. Try your best not to deliver to lower income areas because that's where it happens at. And I wouldn't say that. It literally just happened to my girl yesterday, and every time I got knocked for it was around the times that I was delivering in areas that were less than savory, to say the least. What else is going on? I am still I've been doing gig orders, and right before I start talking about gigs, I like to say to the people that I stole from that you guys suck. You made me lose my job. And I mean, I'm working with gigs right now, and I'm waiting for another card to come that I'm gonna start with Fleets, and I'll be able to let you guys know how that is. But you literally, on average at least made $100 a day doing Instacart, and that has been taken away from me from people that just wanted to get their groceries for free once or twice. So I just want to say I hope you enjoyed the food that you put in your family's face, because I can't put food in my family's face that way anymore. So to all the shitty people like that, I'd like to say a hearty fuck you. Anywho, so let's move on with that. So thankfully I had already signed up for another thing that was it was like an in-between backup, just something else to go. It's called Roadies. I've been doing that, and what I would have to say about Roadies is that it seems pretty cool. I've earned a couple of badges. I've driven 100 miles. Customers love me because I'm not a thief, and I can pick up the thing and put the thing in my car and take the thing to where it goes. I'm not dumb, and it's it's just not as lucrative as Instacart is unless you have a truck of some sort. And when I mean truck, I don't mean one of these little SUV, you need like a pickup truck or a large cargo van, mid to large size cargo van. And if it's mid, you better take all the seats out of there. And if it's large, take all the seats out of there. And you're going to be able to make some good money, because I regularly in my area see fairly lucrative deals, and I only have this little Toyota, so there's only so much I can pick up and put in there. Even though I did just do $1,000 order for Instacart and fit it in here and made it happen. I the receipt. I don't think I have the receipt. Or it's up under the seat or something. The receipt's like this long. It's ridiculous. But if the more weight you can haul, the better it's going to be, because there's a lot of Tractor Supply places that you're going to be picking up from, and those are where the hot money tickets are. As for me right now, I've been picking up predominantly from like Advance Auto Parts and Home Depot, and where's the other place? Walmart, Super Walmart. I've been picking up from, but these places from where I live are relatively spread out. So I do have to drive about 25 to 30 minutes usually to get to where my order is, which I mean, it's a trade-off between Instacart, where you would actually have to drive there and shop the order and then take it to them, versus Roadies, where usually it's not even usually, whatever you're picking up has been picked for you. It's not usually a lot of items. It's usually the most I've had is like 2 or 3 per order, And it's things like yesterday I delivered from Home Depot, I delivered a dehumidifier to someone, one of the standard upright units, the one that's like, they got a whole bunch of them on stock right now. They're for a decent price. They're probably like 100 or 200 bucks, if that. I don't know, but I've seen a lot of people buying them as of late here in the last few weeks. What else did they get? Oh, so the other people got a bag of rod salt because I'm in Ohio, and it's definitely going to be great. It's about that time of year to, if you want, start stocking up on that. So they got rock salt and the carbon monoxide detector, and that's what I picked up, and that's what I dropped off. I literally went to one place yesterday. I went to Home Depot to pick up an industrial size can of carpet cleaner. That was it. I mean, I made like $10, but it wasn't like I really had to do anything. I just picked up a can, went in, picked it up, dropped it off to where it needed to go. People do not tip very well on roadies. I will tell you that. People tip on roadies like they tip their pizza delivery driver. If they probably tip their pizza delivery driver better, because on average the tip is about $2 to $3. And there you go. I did sign up with Fleets. I'm waiting for my debit card to come, and I do believe it should be arriving today. So I will be actually going to check on that after I'm done uh, uploading this video. I think that's about everything that's going on right now that I could fill you guys in on. Thank you again. Give yourself a big thumb up by smashing a thumbs up if you've made it all the way to the video. Thank you again for being here and listening to my tales and just, being here. A lot of time gets uploaded to YouTube, if you didn't know, and then for you to spend some time with me, I really do appreciate that. I see I am looking really rough, so I will definitely get it's all taken care of. Oh, before I wrap this up, I did just get a keyboard and mouse again for playing Fortnite and other computer games. And man, is it rough playing? It's literally like trying to learn how to walk again, switching from a controller to a keyboard and mouse peripheral, especially when the last time I honestly had to touch a mouse and keyboard was probably like 20 years ago. Phones. There's no. um, so all of that is going on. I guess that's it. So I'm gonna wrap this up, but um, oh, uh, be excellent to everyone and party on.